Welcome to another installment of This Is Not Normal on the Political Drain podcast with Drill Sergeant Doug, aka Admin Doug, a U.S. Army veteran, teacher, musician, and family man from Jamaica, now fights for justice and democracy through commentary and humor. Follow him on YouTube at Political Drain and at Sons of Liberty Official as Drill Sergeant, aka Admin Doug, continues to protect our freedoms.
So YouTube demonetized the last time I put this video up because my words were too spicy. So I took out the offensive word and I put it up again. So if you've seen it before, I'd enjoy the rewatch. If not, hey, it's still just as funny, I promise. See for yourself. No. I told you I'm not getting into the Nicki Minaj bullshit no more. I'm done with it. You're not dragging me back in. There's too many important things going on. We got Minneapolis. We got Iran. We got Epstein. What's that? Really?
So Donald Trump literally played your Nicki! Can you believe this, guys? Now, Nicki Minaj is on her house tour. She's from Trinidad, and I think a lot of Trinidadians have to be embarrassed by her behavior. And she got her gold card, the Trump gold card. She bragged about it. Well, come to find out that gold Trump card is a memento. It's not a visa.
Okay. All right, fine. Let's do it. What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here, and they drew me back in. I said I wasn't going to do it anymore. I said I'm done with this story. There's more important things to do. But then they find a way to draw me back in every time. So let's just start with that. Nicki Minaj's husband and her brother are offenders, and it makes complete sense to me that she would fall in love with yet another one. Donald Trump. He's in the Epstein files thousands of times. Just reminding you. On the other hand,
well, come to find out that gold Trump card is a memento. It's not a visa. Yeah, it's not a visa. Oh, God, did I laugh for 30 minutes. So Donald Trump literally played your Nicki! Can you believe this, guys? Now, Nicki Minaj is on her house tour, and she's been doing all of this weird behavior, I guess, because she has a plan. Because she illegally came to America. She's from Trinidad, and I think a lot of Trinidadians have to be embarrassed by her behavior. And she got her gold card, the Trump gold card. She bragged about it. She even showed it, and that's what this whole plan has been, I guess. And she even said, I love Trump. I'm a fan of Trump, and this is real. This is, I care what anybody says. I love Trump. I think he's one of the most handsome men ever. Yeah. How do you feel, Nicki? How do you feel? You're still illegal. Trump's like, I can't believe it. Nicki Minaj, she thought it was a visa. I really appreciate you. But I love house. I love house bros, because you snitch on your own people, You're in the house. But you snitch on your people, but we still don't have any respect for you. I'm going to call you Nicki Mirage. You saw a mirage. You were seeing things, Nicki. The Barbs are going to be very disappointed. The Barbs. The only Barb you're going to see is Wire, because we're going to lock you up in a cage. Oh, isn't that fantastic? Can you believe it?
Nicki, you showed up in a white fur coat to tell everybody how much you love this man? Speaking of Trump, you mean the half-dead pile of orange skin cells attached to a pea bag that we call a president? That's the one? That's the sword you're falling on.
The greatest and most successful female rapper in history, Nicki Minaj. I didn't know Nicki, and I've been hearing over the years she's a big Trump supporter and a Trump fan, and she took a little heat on occasion.
I am probably the president's #1 fan.
You've lost all of your audience. You've lost all of your audience. Your husband hasn't gotten a pardon. He can't. He got state charges. Your brother is still a PDO file. He's not going anywhere. This is the sword you fall on. And then somebody said to me, Well, it was about the immigration. And I was like, look, I believe you. But what are they going to do? What does she think they're going to do? Give her special pass?
That gold card was just a symbolic token of appreciation. She did all that tokenization for nada. Karma.
My favorite thing about the Nicki Minaj news cycle is that she got played. The Trump administration played directly in her face. She posted a picture of the Trump gold card and said, "Welp." Then she posted about how her citizenship paper is on the way and she's about to become a citizen. Well, if you guys aren't familiar with the Trump Gold Card program, it is for high net worth individuals that if they invest $1 million or more into the American economy, they get this Trump Gold Card and they will be on fast track to be a permanent resident, then a citizen. Well, the White House came out and said, actually, let's pump the brakes. The gold card that Nicki Minaj got is not actually a Trump gold card. It's just a memento. It's a fake. So it doesn't mean anything. So she doesn't get the fast track towards citizenship.
So she thought she got the special pass. This is serious. No, it's not. But there is nuance. There's nuance. It's me. Let's start with the funniest to the most important after that. The funniest thing is how hard you went. You are a hoe.
Damn.
Donald Trump deserves a furry pimp hat. A furry Gucci pimp hat as you stand by him.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you? You deserve nothing more than everything you get. Mainly because this is what you said you were all about when you first came on the scene.
This is coming from the girl who tweeted in 2018 that she came over from Trinidad and she was alone from her mother and she doesn't want to see kids separated from her mom, and she turned that page very quickly when it was time for her to cozy up to the fascist leader who's doing the same exact thing that she said she was against. So while you want to act like you are the conservative queen, they played in your face.
Nicki. Did you have to fall into the trope of the Sambo?
How would you like to go to work for me?
Yeah, ma'am. How much you gonna pay me, I hope?
Like, this is no longer 1920s. This isn't the 1913, 1914s. We're in 2026. You have the power of the internet at your fingertips. All knowledge collected on the face of the earth is at your fingertips. And the best you could come up with is let me get on my knees for a gold card.
No, stupid. You mean a civil service examination.
You had no other plans than that. It's sad. It's sad. But it's not just sad because you're a sellout hoe. It's because back then, there was an audience for it. Who are you doing this for, Nicki? Who are you doing this for? Yeah, I mean, you're doing the memes and the this and the that. This is obviously like a promotional side gig. Promoting for what? Who are you doing it for was the question. There's nobody buying this. You're losing them. This is all about you not getting beat up by ICE. What happens was you got scared. Good and decent people of YouTube, the most important part is this. All of the laughing aside, how fascism works is it chills dissent through fear. Nicki Minaj doesn't give a crap about Trump or illegals that she was. What she cared about was when she saw that this thing was going too far and these white folks were serious, that Stephen Miller was serious, the vampires were on her neck. She said, you know what? I don't care how much money I lose or fans I lose. I'm going to go ahead and get down or lay down. I'm going to get with the side that's going to keep me here. And she did all of this, lost everything, because she is so lacking in courage, decency, and integrity that she was just hoping that Massa would give her the keys to the house.
Good to see you. Great. See, they forgot I was here now. They came in for we Trump. Still love you, Mr. President.
Ooh, you heard that. Never outshine the master, Nicki. Never outshine the master, especially when he's at a mental age of 5 and a spoiled 5 and the bladder of a 6-month-old. Humiliation ritual in 3, 2, 1.
So you mean to tell me that Nicki Minaj got on here telling people, well, I got my Trump card, this gold card of citizenship, and because of my great president, allegedly, and da-da-da-da-da, just for the White House to come out and say, oh no, that wasn't citizenship, baby, that was a souvenir for your contribution. They said, thank you for your contribution, girl. That'll be all from you. That'll be all. And you know, what I want people to understand is that when it comes to politics, okay, politicians will use you and abuse you for what they need, and once they accomplish what they need, who are you? Who are you? You're speaking out so adamantly about this man, and he don't care about you, girl. You see how fast they cleared that up? You see how fast they cleared that up when you was talking about some... Well, exactly. They said, oh, let me just clear this up real quick. We don't want anybody thinking, we actually... gave a woman who looks like she's of African-American descent anything. Allegedly, for educational purposes.
And that humiliation ritual, yeah, that's the word. This is a humiliation ritual. What you just heard them say about how quickly they came back was just that. After everything you've done, after all you've put yourself through and all you've lost because of this ridiculous charade, because you're so scared that you wanted to run to Massa to hope that you didn't get the whip while putting the whip on other people on purpose. Massa turned around when his friends came around and asked him, is that your hoe? Is that your? And he said, no, she just cleans the floors. And as your heart sinks and drops to the floor because you thought for sure that your talent or your escapades with Turning Point USA would give you that edge you needed to be accepted by the people who hated you, of whom you were afraid of in the first place, why you ran there, you realized, like all the other people who voted for him for that same reason, that you too are just a whore, a plaything, a brown non-human.
I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change.
Are you sure? Or was that just when you thought the gold card was real?
So Nicki Minaj tweeted, thanks for the feedback. The old Nicki is back. But guys, it gets so much worse, so make sure to watch the end. I'm going to show you. So originally, someone just posted with 1.9 million views, you can block her on Spotify. Don't play this artist. And people are doing this because Nicki Minaj showed up on that Trump speech and basically gave her opinion about ICE and how we need to protect Trump. And even though she didn't really touch on the entire sensitive ICE topic, right, she's still associating and promoting Trump. So obviously everyone is mad at her. And I mean, she's very probably the opposite of like conservative values. So I don't really understand. People are basically saying like that'll show her because she lost millions of listeners. I mean, it makes no sense. Like, is she trying to nuke her career? I mean, obviously. Who does that? Who is literally liked by everyone and then is like, all right, yeah, let me go literally pick one side and go on speeches and promote him in front of him? Crazy. Well, apparently she's trying to drop that entire thing, so let's see how successful that is.
And they didn't even wait 24 hours before clarifying that. When John from church came over to ask, what are you doing with Letitia? Their answer was quickly, no. She just cleans the floors. You dumb broad. Tee-hee. Ha ha. How unfortunate. We got that show with Cam James coming out soon. And don't forget, do not forget, we are doing a fundraiser and we're giving away free merch. The good stuff, like the jacket stuff, the $50 stuff, the $60 stuff. Giving it away, as well as asking you to help fund the resistance in a big-time fundraiser. Meet the hosts. Have some fun. I'll see all of you on the 7th, including the Revolutionary Black Panther Party, who's going to be holding something in Tennessee on the same day earlier, 3:30 Eastern Time, I believe, on Sons of Liberty. We'll be hosting that live, trying to get live feeds of it. And then 6 o'clock here on this channel, we're doing a fundraiser where we're raising money. You can get things that are only exclusive for that day as far as merch is concerned. Help out people in need. Help out the special operations team to keep on fighting in the shadows. We'll see you all there. Not you, Nikki. You can stay under Massa's bed. and make sure his slippers are clean when he wakes up in the morning. The time to fight is now.
I tricked her. Can you believe it?
Hey, yeah, you. Before you click away to watch someone unbox a tactical toothbrush, let's talk about something real. Political Drain isn't just another content mill. We're a digital front in a very real war. Not with bullets, but with ideas, with action, and with solidarity. We pair urgent news with critical education. And we build community around actual resistance, not the hashtag kind. The kind that moves. But here's the thing. None of this is free. It isn't. Behind every video is time, labor, research, and some weird guy asking if we're going to pay the hosting bill. And yeah, some of that money goes to things we can't necessarily say out loud. If you know, you know. Let's just say our special ops aren't Call of Duty LARPers. They're people making real moves to protect, uplift, and organize. You're not just funding a channel. You're funding a resistance network in a world where capital still calls the shots. Unfortunately, in a system built on artificial scarcity, even mutual aid has a price tag. And if we want to grow, if we want to win, we need your help. We need your help. So if you've got even a few bucks to spare, toss it our way. It's not for ads. It's not for merch drops, but for people making moves in the shadows so others can do it in the light. It's just us and you. So fund the mission, fund the fight, fund the future, because nobody's coming to save us. We save each other. That's how this works.
That was the Political Drain podcast, which can be heard on www.groovechillradio.com/political-drain and can be viewed on the Political Drain YouTube channel anytime. Once again, thank you for listening to Groove Chill as we resist fascism in any form, pursue democracy, peace, and love.